So hi everyone, my name is Tanda Kabanda. I'm from Uganda. Just again, I'm so honored to speak at this event, so shout out to the Witty team. So what am I here to tell you guys about? I'm here to tell you about my journey into tech and 4 pivotal moments during it when I felt sorry for myself. This is inspired by one of my favorite quotes. Don't feel sorry for yourself, only assholes do that. A bit harsh, but in essence, I hope that this can be a reminder that sure, at times feel sorry for yourself, but remember to just boss up and seek the opportunities around you. And if anything, ask Google. So yeah, reason number 1, not feeling technical enough. So I got into tech through a love of playing around with HTML and CSS on Pixel. I studied ICT at A-levels and got a D. But I persisted and got a 2-1 on a computer science degree at uni. The 2-1 that all university advisors tell you will be a surefire way to nab yourself a graduate analyst role at one of the big banks, because they told us that if you work for a bank, it's a sure way to be successful. Sadly for me, I was rejected by every bank and every company I pretty much applied for, getting the same feedback: you're not technical enough. And this is something you experience throughout your career, whether you're just jumping in or you're established, because it's an industry, tech is an industry that's ever changing, and you have to be able to adapt just as quick as tech changes. I remember my current role where I am now, when I first joined, they were in the process of migrating their services into the cloud, and I was like, what's the cloud? 2 years later, and I'm in love with Azure, but everyone's favorite buzzword now is going around, which is Docker, and I'm like back at square one, feeling like, what is a container? So again, regardless of whether you're joining or you have like a degree, tech is always just going to be hard, and you're never going to be technical enough. So, what did I do when I'd been rejected by everyone? I went to the one person I knew would have an answer for me, and that was Google, because Google always has an answer. And it's how I came across my master's scholarship. Toughest year of my life, but I was more technical. So I go with this confidence, having a master's, and just feeling better about myself. And this brings me to my second reason to feel sorry for myself, and that was because I had no work experience. I had spent all my time studying, I hadn't really thought about it, and everyone got those internships during second year, and I just didn't. So I was stuck in that whole catch-22 of how am I going to get work experience without work experience? But then I went back to my good friend Google, because again, Google always has an answer, and I searched for work experience. And because at the time, I was pretty much annoyed with everything and fed up, I included abroad in my search, and it's how I came across Intern China. I don't know if there's anyone out there who has just recently graduated or is studying. Please look into Intern China. It was one of the most valuable experiences, and it was free, so don't sleep on that. But again, I say all this to say that if you feel like, oh, I don't have any work experience, how am I going to get into tech? There are options out there: Code First Girls, GeoAssembly, ICS, coders and founders. That's it, founders and coders. So there are ways to jump into tech and get valuable experience. So just do your Googles again. So cool. I have work experience now. I have my degrees. I finally land a graduate role, which is great. What else would I have to feel sorry for myself about? How many of you guys had a mentor just to support you? Yeah. Lucky. Well, I didn't, and I really felt sorry for myself for not having one, because you hear career stories about people who had like a mentor by their side, helped them network, found them opportunities, and that wasn't the case for me. Until it dawned on me that I can make anyone my mentor in my head. They just won't know they're my mentor. So taking this on, the engineer that sat next to me became my mentor, the QA, the platform lead, the architect, the director I had lunch with one time, that was my mentor in my head. And just by doing this, it just meant that I was open to the fact that you can learn anything from anyone. People drop gems every now and then. They're there to be collected. What's that? Yeah, so, and in terms of networking, it can be really tough. But I think my woman crush every day and spirit animal, Issa Rae, said it best. when she said, we have a tendency of wanting to network up, but it's all about networking across. Like, everyone in this room has something that you can benefit from. So I use Google a lot to search up people in the industry. I follow them on LinkedIn. Sometimes they reply to me, sometimes they don't. I go to networking events like this. I don't know, most of the time I'll be in the back, eating the snacks, but I'll make an effort to try and talk to people. And last but not least, the way that I found like an amazing community of Black women in tech was using Twitter. Many of the women of Witty Careers, I literally just followed on Twitter and we became friends, so don't sleep on that. They are out there. So, the last and most recent reason I felt sorry for myself was 6 months ago, and it was because I wasn't seeing any career progression in myself. I became comfortable, I'm not gonna lie, just came to work and I was just like, I'm not doing anything, what is this? And I sat in that feeling for a bit. And it was only until I realized that in moments like this, you can't just sit there waiting for someone to guide you. You have to be ready to take that, that first uncomfortable step to doing something new. And that's when you see results, whether that's, changing your current job or changing teams, which is what I did 6 months ago, or just saying yes to a scary opportunity. Also, I just want everyone to remember that your journey is your own. Like, everything you're going through is preparing you for everything that you asked for. So when I look back at all these moments that I felt sorry for myself, I don't really think much of it. I just know that I didn't want that feeling sorry for myself moment to be my final destination. And I think one great thing that you guys should always know is that there are so many opportunities out there, and if you don't believe me, ask Google. Because so thank you so much, guys.